You're taking these point guards and you have these mismatches and you start taking them inside of the post. What's your go-to move?
I actually got a couple. I like to spin off and go back in the post position and then fade right away. I like to go at it quick. They can't run that switch if I go to my move quick enough.
What about the rec center and pro-am? Who you running with? What's your team look like? What are your archetypes? How you play together?
We run wide lineup. There's times where we don't even run with a center. Sometimes we'll have two bigs and I'll run the two. And you know, when you go to rec with the two, I'm 6'10", 260. I got a playmaker. That's bully every time.
What kind of teams actually beat that kind of mismatch? Because that's a lot of length, that's a lot of versatility.
Like the other teams that are locked down, they got to put that lockdown on me. I have to have a person that can't really score on my team. Because if you think about it, it's a mismatch either way. If I'm running the two and everybody else is bigger than me, that sharpshooter, that playmaker is going to get bullied every time by whoever. So either way, it's going to be a mismatch.
All right, so you're dominating all the competition in 2K. You have a 500-plus win percentage in every single mode. Are you going to try out for the 2K League and become a pro?
I might try it next year.
Yeah, you didn't try it this year?
No, I didn't try it this year.
The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Denver Nuggets, with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against New Orleans. Round 1 of the NBA Playoffs continues.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds swing. Kevin Harlan here along with analyst Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. It's New Orleans and the Denver Nuggets. A look at the Nuggets. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first two on the road. But now in their building, their fans, their chance to get back into it.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. We've got Alexis Ajinça, Holiday out there with Darius Miller. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Davis at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Thomas. Shot clock at 5. And here's Harris from the arc. And the rejection by Ajinça. Davis drives in. And it's slammed in by Davis.
How about watching AD with his size to put the ball on the deck and make a play going downhill?
Here's Harris. Kicks it to Thomas. A 3-ball. Millsap. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul can take you right out of it.
Here's a whistle. It's going to go on Corey Brewer. That's his first foul. Whoops, they pick off the pass.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the evening. He misses the free throw.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark. About that.
Now here is Harris. He kicks to Thomas. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Now here is Holiday. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Mike Malone.
He had the demeanor you would expect for a coach in his situation. After dropping the first two in hostile territory, he acknowledged the hard road ahead. He said we didn't get it done on the road, and there were some missed opportunities. So now we have to regroup and take care of business at home. Simple as that. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Thomas surveying the D. Inside, Jokic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy layup.
Here's Miller, and he uses the glass on the way. Miller's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Now here is Harris. The pass to Jokic. 5 on the clock. Here's Millsap, and the rejection by Gibson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Davis against Millsap. Outside, Davis, and it's Miller in the corner. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed.
You know, that's another good play call. They are shooting 80% to start this game.
Thomas against Holiday. And the rejection by Gibson. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Wide open shot is on the money. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. And here is Davis. Pass to Miller. 6 to shoot. Finds Miller. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
No two. He got that one.
Martin's checked in for Porter. For New Orleans, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. Here's Thomas. From 11 feet away. Thomas missing.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
So it's Denver now, following the score by New Orleans. Harris, good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
New Orleans leading by 3. Holiday with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Miller, that's for 2. Another one falls for New Orleans.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 on the start.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Thomas. Trying to free himself up. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Holiday, the pass to Davis. Back to Holiday. Takes it to Miller. Trying to find it.
Way up there. Oh, my. See, you can't do that without great athleticism. That's one thing AD brings to the party.
Thomas with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Holiday against Thomas. Barton finds Harris, and it's blocked. it back. Barton, 0-1.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
There's Diallo to the inside. And there's Miller. That's good on the assist from Corey Brewer. Miller's got 11.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
On the way, Harris. Good D by Miller.
He's hit a rough patch this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it, though.
Holiday, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence is growing. And so is this lead.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
Now here is Harris. Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Paul Millsap picks one up.
When trying to guard AD, I'll tell you, the combination of size and quickness is brutal. Hard not to foul him.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Trey Lyles comes in for Paul Millsap. Nick Young's checked in for Gary Harris. And Jamal Murray in for Thomas. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Alexis Hutchinson. Smith comes in for Corey Brewer. Morris checked in for Miller. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday.
Putting the ball on the floor, AD's just crafty enough on the move to create contact.
And that's good as he hits both of the shots. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Denver with the ball. Down by 12. Barton against Moore. Barton kicks to Murray. Can they get it? Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Have to respect the range of Murray. He just nails shots from this distance.
Jackson passes to Davis. Moore right side. New Orleans moving the ball around. Knocked away. Martin with it. Now Okafor defending. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton. New Orleans leading by 9. Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Young against Davis. And the dunk by Smith.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
My opinion, it's been the commitment to pounding the ball inside. That's what's giving them the upper hand.
Now here's Lyons. Back to Murray. Pass to Young. Pocket 6. And Young with the stop.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in the game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. Really did work the perfection. He hit all the room he needed for the play.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the jumper?
Now here's Murray. Martin inside the line. And the shot no good, a bit short. New Orleans leading by 11. Davis finds Moore. Barton against Moore. It's Barton with the drive. And Okafor with the block. And here is Davis. He's got 11. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Davis. the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
The great thing about Anthony Davis, he's efficient. He shoots a great percentage from the field and from the line, and he doesn't turn it over.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the inside. Emeka Okafor, the bucket on the assist by Jackson. Okafor's got his first points of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Wiles. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first. That one misses. New Orleans leading by 14 to the paint. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 16 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Murray dishes to Barton. Passes it to Wiles. Barton kicks to Plumlee. There's the pass to Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Davis with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Pass to Wiles. Murray with it. Here's Plumlee. That shot off. Excellent D there from Okafor. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Smith wide open. He fires. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Murray. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Smith. And he recovers it. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for New Orleans. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we've got more NBA. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star.
Like fashion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
I tell you, on fire all period long. And this is how you want to start the game.
They built up a monster lead on the heels of great shooting. Love the attack mindset here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Denver. Bill Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Porter. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Wiles in at the foresight. Jackson passes to Davis. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. off a shot. Murray surveying the D. Back to Porter. Great tee that time from Davis.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this one.
Hope they get it back. Rise again. Smith outside. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Smith's got 7.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And when you're in catch-up mode, you can ill afford these kinds of errors.
I feel like they're getting ahead of themselves. Just need to rein it in. Focus on each individual possession.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic comes in for Mason Plumlee. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Barton. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for New Orleans. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor. But that does take a lot of discipline.
New Orleans making a switch here. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Okafor. Brewer comes in for Smith. Miller's checked in for Ejuan Moore. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Thomas goes in. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Miller against Murray. Back to Holiday. Here's Diallo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Holiday finds Miller. Here's Diallo, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Paul Millsap is checked in for Lyles, and it's Gary Harris in for Murray. Denver calls timeout.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately is really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Thomas down low. Looking out at Ajinça. Pass to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Jokic kicks to Millsap. And another shot. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
Paul Millsap gives you very solid play on both ends, and he knocked down that short jumper.
Now Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Holiday, the pass to Diallo. Bucket is good.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Hard to maintain your discipline, but obviously this was the game plan coming in, and they're carrying it out.
It's stolen by Johnson. He dishes it to Holiday. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Holiday's got his second basket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Thomas against Holiday. Thomas finds Millsap. And that one drops for him. Millsap's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Very quietly, Paul Millsap just goes about his business. He's a tough competitor.
Thomas against Holiday. Left side, Miller. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Thomas down low. Guarded by Holiday. Thomas, that's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Holiday against Thomas. Passes to Miller. New Orleans moving the ball around. Johnson kicks to Ajinça. Dishes to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Showing off the power there. Holiday likes to attack and comes at it with a lot of force.
Outside Thomas. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by Ajinça.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Diallo the pass to Ajinça. Jokic with the steal. Holiday against Thomas. Here's Harris. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Attacking on the interior, I like that attitude.
Miller outside. Back to Holiday. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thomas against Howard. Steps back and fires. Misses off the left iron. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Denver making a switch here. Young's checked in. Upside Thomas. Down low. And the rejection by Ajinça. There's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Thomas finds Harris. Outside Thomas. Beyond the arc. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. And 12 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Look out. He's starting to find the range in this second period.
Here's Diallo. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Thomas. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New Orleans. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
He's in that AD rhythm. Defensively, you need to try and deny him the ball. He's too hot.
Harris dishes to Thomas. Back to Harris. This one for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And Moore kicks to Davis. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster league that's taking a life of its own.
Thomas passes to Jokic over Okafor. No good off the front iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
And there's the pass to Millsap. Thomas down low. Jackson on him. Millsap kicks to Young. 4 on the shot clock. The outside leaner, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Jackson finds Davis. And they double up Davis. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. He'll have a jump ball. And so it's New Orleans with it. Smith dishes to Jackson. Pass to Davis. New Orleans moving the ball around. Smith, and it's sent back by Jokic. Here's Young, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Big group substitution here for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Lyle comes in for Paul Millsap. Martin's checked in for Gary Harris. And Murray subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And they double up Davis. He kicks it to Jackson. Back to Davis. 1:35 left in the second quarter. To the inside. And it's Smith, that time on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 6 assists in the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Moore against Barton. Murray outside. Young with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he has to be careful now. He doesn't want to pick up that 3rd foul this early.
Davis, the pass to Smith. Back to Davis. And it's Smith penetrating. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 2. And it's Smith missing.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Young taking his time here for Davis. The offensive rebound. Murray against Smith. Murray outside. Denver needs to get off his shot. Yep, that one goes.
Great eye contact. Guys working in tandem in the paint.
To the middle, and stolen by Barton. From deep. You can't hit that shot.
You want to win? Well, show me on the defensive end. AD continues to do it.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. New Orleans on top, running away with this one. It's tough.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, you're leading at the half. What will you continue to emphasize to your team?
Well, I mean, defensively, we still have to be good. We got to rebound the basketball. And then we've got to continue to push the basketball and score offensively.
Let's see if you can keep that going in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at New Orleans, we're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2-0 with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. How about you, Ken? And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get under.
The Denver Skyline looking absolutely gorgeous tonight as we return to the Mile High City. And we welcome you back to our coverage of round one in the NBA playoffs. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
What we saw in the first half, he has a nice mixture of moves down low, and they've been going to.
He is reliable down there. Once he gets going, he is a machine.
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Nuggets. On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Holiday out there with Miller. Then there's Okafor. Then it's Johnson. And it's Davis in at the power forward. Miller against Harris. Just 5 on the clock. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
And the shot is good. Okafor's got the first bucket of the third here for New Orleans.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Emeka Okafor. Miller surveying the floor. Kicks it to Holiday. Millsap against Davis. On the wing, Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Porter. For New Orleans, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line. That's good from Johnson. He's perfect from the line this time. Denver's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Harris kicks to Thomas. Pass to Jokic. Back to Thomas. Outside Millsap. Off target from 3-point range.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with it.
Back to Thomas. Holiday with the block. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Shot from 12. Davis finds Ajinça. Johnson outside. Lock at 6. Davis, the pass to Holiday. Ajinça, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Nuggets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jokic with it, working out Ajinça. Fader on the way, and he gets it to go. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
That was their 4th attempt of this half. They finally got one to go down.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Passes it to Miller. New Orleans moving the ball around, and stolen by Harris. And the pass to Thomas. 13 feet away. Count it. Good. Thomas got 16.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
You know, going up against size, you know you have to get separation. Nice move from mid-range.
Davis against Millsap. It's Miller on the wing. Over Harris. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
From deep, Thomas. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Ajinça. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Denver calls timeout. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Thomas against Holiday. Thomas dishes to Millsap. Left side, Thomas. Bucket is good. He's got 18.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Now here's Davis. 24 points for him. Back to Miller. Over Harris. That one off the back iron and out.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Shots good by Miller.
I can't understand in the midst of a game you leave an elite shooter this wide open.
And so Thomas will bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Harris has got 11 points.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Miller outside, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 8th assist in the game. Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 from a 4 so far in the third. Thomas kicks to Harris. To the inside and finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Outside, Davis. There's the dish to Holiday, and he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's stolen by Davis, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Murray's checked in for Denver. Davis finds Ajinça. Back to Davis. To the paint. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
Martin's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Murray right side. His three-pointers off the mark.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
Pass to Porter. It doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Davis. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Davis has got 26.
AD has improved the outside shot, but what you love even more is his dominance in the paint.
It's Barton on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Miller against Murray. 5 on the clock. Jokic. Right side Millsap. For Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's a great use of the pump fake. Millsap very crafty.
The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the Nuggets making a change here. Isles checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. It's Davis on the wing. To the middle. And Miller with the basket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Murray against Holiday. Inside, here's Porter. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Porter's got 4 this quarter.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Outside Holiday, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
Murray against Holiday. Pass to Barton. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Barton's got his first 2 points. New Orleans has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And Holiday kicks to Davis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Johnson against Murray. And there's the pass to Lyles. 5 to shoot. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And the Nuggets with some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Millsap, and Nick Young is subbed in for Porter. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Murray. Williams, that's good.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
I like that they're trying to maximize the value of each possession, and you know their coach likes it.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. No, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Okafor, the pass to Williams. Okafor dishes to Williams. Back to Okafor. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 8 points for Emeka Okafor.
And a high percentage look there, and he takes full advantage. Bumps up the lead.
Yeah, the lead now is double digits. Some tricky matchups out there. Not a lot of solutions.
Jackson from long range. Barton with the rebound. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. With the teardrop, Lyles. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Lyles got 6.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Jackson finds Smith. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line. For New Orleans, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. Free throw good, Smith. Smith hits them both.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Denver's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Murray, and he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the D has no answer for Murray, just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
Jackson with it, outguarded by Murray. The drive by Jackson, and they pick up 2. Jackson's got his first basket of the night.
You can't give him any daylight, or he will do just that.
The Nuggets shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. It's Barton on the wing. And Plumlee kicks to Young. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. And New Orleans will come the other way. For 3, Smith. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Denver with the ball. Murray outside. Oh, good on the triple.
Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open.
Moore outside. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Williams. Smith for three. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And you can see there, the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
And Murray, here we go. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. Okafor with the steal. And so it's New Orleans way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. Trey Lyles out there with Plumlee. Then there's Murray. Then there's Nick Young. And it's Craig in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And that one falls for Jackson.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Craig kicks to Lyles. They get a hand on it. Young in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
To the middle. Craig pulls it in. Nugget shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Shoots from 12. Murray, no good.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Williams dishes to Davis.
It's not just the size of AD, it's the quickness. Allows him to beat defenders in traffic, forcing fouls.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
A different look for Denver. Hernan Gomez comes in for Lyles. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Murray.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Davis kicks to Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, every year it feels like AD is a little more aware of what the defense is trying to do. Love that pass.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And Thomas, here we go. Feeds it to Plumlee. Lays it up off the glass.
And when he gets the ball that deep, not much you can do to stop it.
He knows what he's good at. Gets the position he wants, then with the tools to finish.
And they double up Davis. That's a 2 from Smith. That one wide left.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
And Young kicks to Craig. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. No good on that one.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
There's the feed to Young. Shoots from 12. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's Davis with the ball for New Orleans. Down low. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And that's 31 points for Anthony Davis. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Thomas against Jackson. Thomas passes to Plumlee. Jackson against Thomas. Shoots it up. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Thomas got 20. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Jackson finds Davis. It's stolen. One-on-one here. Here's Thomas. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Davis has got the ball. Jackson dishes to Davis. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Count the basket.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
You know what? Controlling the pace, being patient, great vision. We're seeing it all tonight.
Craig kicks to Plumlee. Denver passing it around.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty. When it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Davis puts it in.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
And he's doing it efficiently, taking makeable shots. That's led to a high percentage from the field.
Pass to Craig. Young against Moore. Shots good from Young.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Davis with the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
For Denver, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Thomas passes to Plumlee. Here's Craig. And it falls over the rim and in. New Orleans has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Smith. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Thomas with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Moore finds Davis. No good. Shot missing. Nuggets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Craig. Inside. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And Craig, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Johnson kicks to Diallo. Count it.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For Denver, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Outside Thomas. Here's Craig. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he converts the layup.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Here's Miller. Pass to Diallo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so here's Denver. And here is Thomas. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Outside Thomas. Clock at 6. Plumlee dishes to Young. Back to Plumlee. And stolen by Miller. Johnson goes in. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got assist number 5 here tonight. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Thomas against Holiday. The pass to Craig. He kicks to Young. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thomas. Rebounded by Ajinça. Ajinça's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Tough to cut into the lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
Nuggets shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Young from outside. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Diallo the pass to Miller. And the shot goes in. Miller's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Hernan Gomez kicks to Young. Knocked away and stolen by Miller. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And Johnson with the stop.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Lyles checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Thomas. And New Orleans also making a change. Anthony Davis is checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Johnson finds Davis. Here's Miller. He's guarded by Plumlee. Miller, no luck. Denver's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Lyles. Young left side. Over Davis. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And you see the coach saying, no, no, no. Then yes, yes, yes.
Holiday, the pass to Davis. Johnson kicks to Davis. Rebound by the Nuggets. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. Murray, the pass to Young. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 22 points.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor. And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for New Orleans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Davis.
Oh, his array of talent on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
Young finds Plumlee and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Davis. New Orleans getting another chance here. From past the arc. They get it back. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
Murray kicks to Plumlee. Takes it off the glass.
Assertive in the painted area. This is what every coach preaches.
It's Davis on the wing. He's guarded by Plumlee. Charity stripe shot. And Davis can't get it to go. Murray outside. So we see New Orleans taking a W here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us.